Good day, dear friends. Happy Memorial Day. We are in the heart of Raymond Vineyards, in our fabulous outdoor kitchen. This is Rafael, an incredible chef, who's going to tell us today what we're going to be enjoying on this fabulous Memorial Day weekend and celebration. First, I would like to start this day with a Napa Valley American classic. This is what I would call one of the benchmark winery of Santa Helena and Rutherford. This is Raymond Vineyards. This vineyard is from our estate, and this is Sauvignon Blanc. How could we not start the day with this amazing Sauvignon Blanc, which is full of honeysuckle, maybe Fuji apple on the nose. Freshness, grapefruit, pineapple. I think that's going to go very well with Donnell potato salads we're going to try later.
Deliciousness.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
So we will be enjoying Rafael cooking again. And Memorial Day is a very important day to celebrate everybody as veterans who serve and who are serving today, and all the people who give their time and life for their community. So Rafael, what do we have? Because this is quite a grill here.
Well, today, yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'd like to have this.
Love it. We could cook
Amazing.
for hundreds of people.
Oh, remember your birthday, what we did here?
Yes.
We cooked for 1,500 people on this grill.
Love it.
700 pounds of pork shoulder. Anyways, moving on, we're gonna do a couple beautiful things in here. You know, Memorial Day is all about barbecue, grilling, of course, and drinking some good, delicious wine. There's some corn on the cob grilling already, zucchini, summer squash.
So is it organic corn?
Organic corn.
And that's the first of the season, right?
It's the first of the season, of course, and the zucchini. The first one's from a back garden, Raymond Vineyards. Beautiful zucchini and squash. And it's already grilling. And this side we have some nice, beautiful homemade barbecue sauce that I make this morning. I don't know, Jean-Claude wants to taste it. You should taste
I will
that.
shortly.
And also, on this side I have an amazing chicken.
Organic,
It's
free range.
Free range.
I ran after him and he was much faster. It took me 2 miles, which was actually good to be ready for now.
But like I said, to me, I think for the chicken or for any for poultry, pork, this recipe I'm gonna be showing you. So I have some water boiling already here. She's gonna do the brine. That is the most important when you're gonna do something like, for some chicken, pork, and Thanksgiving.
That's right.
This brine works for all these. This is the same recipe that I use for all different types
I
of meat.
love it. One
So,
for all.
Yeah.
And all for one.
So beautiful. I have 1 gallon of water, and in my aromatics, I have some nice parsley. Parsley that I got from our
The
garden,
yeah.
of course. 3 bay leaves. Thyme.
Oh, let me smell the thyme.
Yeah, the thyme is amazing.
Wow. You've been
Yeah.
drying it for a little
We've been
while.
drying it, yes, of
See,
course.
that's the key, dry thyme.
You know, and then we have our amazing gardener, Joe Papadit. He grows our own garlic too, so that's pretty amazing. I'm gonna put about 10 cloves of garlic in there, and some fennel, coriander seeds.
That's our French background. We love the garlic. you know.
Yeah, beautiful. Some nice dry spices. They're all gonna go
Fabulous.
there, all in there.
And you've done this beautiful fire a few hours ago with the rootstocks.
With the rootstocks,
from
yeah.
one of our vineyards,
Yeah.
which is, in addition, bringing a lot of phenomenal flavors to everything we're going to be cooking on
Yeah,
it.
and the most important thing is I have for 1 gallon, you're gonna do about 4 cups of kosher salt, about 1/2 cup of brown sugar. They're all gonna go in.
And why the sugar?
The sugar is gonna give it a nice caramelize and balance the flavor with the chicken, with the salt. So you're gonna get a nice sweetness and saltiness from the brine.
Very nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna just stir it well, nice, and this one let it bring it out to a boil. Turn it off, let it sit for at least 10 minutes, and then that's it.
I'm going to take a picture. Forgive me, everyone. It's
Yeah.
so gorgeous. You know, we'll come from above shortly, but you're going to see how unbelievably gorgeous the ingredients are together, from reds to light green to grass green to deep green to the garlic, it's
Yeah, it's
really beautiful.
We're so lucky, you know, to grow these herbs in here. And
Well, it's important
you know.
to thank all the people who came before us as well. And in fact, you know, I consider every day a victory. And why a victory? Because many of our parents, grandparents, great-grandparents for some of you, served in the Second World War, First World War, or many of the wars, conflict that happened in our history. So for that reason, we elected to create an amazing wine that we want everybody to know about, called Victory Day. So remember, it was May 8, 1945. This very same American flag, as you could see, was on the Champs-Élysées. This is the unbelievable Champs-Élysées in Paris, to free democracy, to free France and Europe and the world from extreme. And I'm specifically very emotional when I speak about this wine because my grandparents served both sides of the family into the famous conflict, were resistant, helped American soldiers to free France. So on every bottle of this wine we sell, we give back to the veterans of the United States. Very well deserved, because my grandmother became an orphan day one of the First World War in 1914. And the American Legion and a few other organizations helped them in Burgundy to actually go through school and have $1 a week, which at the time was a lot of money, to really have an education. So I think we need to thank the world in general, and specifically today America, for the fabulous place it is, where we can express ourselves, be ourselves, and be proud to be who we are. So let's dedicate this amazing journey, this amazing meal, to all the veterans and to all the people who serve this amazing nation, and more importantly, the free world.
gorgeous. So like I said, for the brine, which is it's very important to let it cool off before you put any meat in it, pork, turkey, chicken, whatever. Let it cool off and put your bird submerged in the water for at least overnight or 24 hours preferred. So this is the brine. Just gonna push it out to the side.
You have quite a platform
yeah,
here to play with. Huh?
Then I have a chicken here that's been brined overnight. You see how they changed the color already.
I think we're going to show the sex appeal of those beautiful legs. Look at that. For some of the people who love legs, those are gorgeous legs. And
So this one we should cut in pieces, no? We should.
or you could spread them.
Spread them, or though this one is, we can cut them in pieces and grill them. It'll be delicious
Perfect.
too, you know. And in this case, we can show people, the amazing people, whoever's at home, show you how to cut a chicken, because sometimes when you go to the grocery store, you buy a bird, you don't even know like sometimes how to cut it.
And the art of cutting, as we know, pre-cooking is key to maximize the meat, fabric, flesh, texture, and flavor.
Yeah.
So why don't you show us how we cut it?
Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. Beautiful. So we're back, and like I said, I'm gonna show you how to cut a chicken, butcher it, whatever you want to name it, call it, whatever. So I'm gonna start by removing the wings. Of course, the wings is very important to remove it right there. Remove the wing. You're gonna see the joint right there. Shears right there. Just put the knife. It goes right through it. Boom, right there. I'm gonna move right here. Just cut through the leg a little bit. Cut it. Break it up a little bit. So in that way, the chicken's not moving anywhere. It's just sitting there, flat. If you want to remove the breast, and it's the same technique if you want to do Thanksgiving dinner for your turkey, which is amazing. And remove the breast,
The nail.
the beautiful breast. This one is just, see the beautiful breast ready to go. And this one what they call, a lot of people, they say airline chicken breast, and a lot of people, they don't understand it. What does it mean, airline? The airline, it's a wing with an airline. So if you want to do like an airline, I'm gonna French the bone. We call French the bone. Go through here and peel it. That's what it is. The airline chicken breast with a little bone. And when you sear this, it gets a beautiful, nice, crispy skin. Salt, pepper. This one we don't need it because, of course, it's been brined. But That's amazing. So we're gonna move the next press, which is the same way. You're gonna push it with your fingers a little bit. You're gonna see it, you're gonna feel it right there. Gorgeous. This is what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna French it. So that's right there. I get you two beautiful breasts. And then in here, I'm just gonna go cut through it. The leg and the thigh. And there's your carcass. Your carcass can do stock, you can do whatever you want with it. Don't throw it away. And then that's it. Wanna cut it, and then that's it. Two different pieces. Right there, leg, that, and the wings. And then that's how you do it.
God, Rafael, this is looking beautiful. The green, the fabulous chicken, the unbelievable corn. Wow, it's gonna be so
beautiful. Yeah.
So what are we doing now?
We're 30 minutes in already with the chicken. You know, it's it's been cooking for what, 35 minutes.
Yep.
And for people at home, it's very important to use. I think they need to use a thermometer.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, especially on chicken and pork. You know, 165, that's the temperature you're looking for, and a chicken. And
so you put a little butter on top,
just to make it like tasty and delicious.
It's kind of a tanning salon,
you know, tanning salon, and.
I love it. They are tanning on Veterans Day, Memorial Day.
We put a little bit of my homemade, beautiful homemade barbecue sauce.
Yeah, so tell us about this.
It's been getting a little bit of nice smokiness from the grill, which is amazing. I was like, should I put some more liquid? But it's no need, because it's gonna be here. It's gonna get their own smoke.
So what is in your barbecue sauce?
Well, this recipe, you're not gonna believe it, but I've been making it for quite a while. I would say 10 years at least.
Yes.
And it's I start with we make sure we put the recipe for it. I start with a nice with one red onion, small dice, a little bit of oil, and then I stir it down. Once it's done, then I use some of our beautiful, nice red wine vinegar.
That's right.
We also make in here. So red wine vinegar, about a half a cup for one nice, beautiful, nice container. And then we reduce the red wine, and then you just add you can make like roast your tomatoes if you want to do that, but in this case I just, since the tomatoes are not quite ready, I mean, we're kind of far away from it, I use ketchup. And then I do ketchup, molasses, a little bit of brown sugar, and a little bit of smoked paprika.
Oh, that's not that easy. So you're going to share that recipe?
Yeah, we're going to share the recipe and double paste. And then you're not going to believe I finished with a little bit of Coca-Cola in there.
Ah!
Yes.
This is all America.
And it's pretty amazing. And every time I make it, people should love it.
So we should call it the All-American barbecue sauce.
All-America, yeah. I got to barbecue the chicken.
Luckily, I have the knife to cut that chicken further.
Look at that. This is gorgeous. So I'm going to just flip it a little bit to get a nice flavor. Look at
magnificent.
That.
Extraordinaire.
Look at the glaze with the barbecue. Just amazing.
And it's such a great idea to do white meat. It's sometimes more digest, a little lighter than red meat, and it's great with wine. You know, I would recommend a wine with this, Rafael. That would be our Gevrey-Chambertin. So I would like all our friends to discover this. This is the wine you have in your glass, and I want to make a little toast again to America. I'm going to hold the flag. This is very emotional because my parents started the winery in 1961, already 59 years ago, and it was in the town of Gevrey-Chambertin. And they started together, fell in love, and they said, what shall we do? Let's make wine. And I was raised making wine in the living room, which was the winery at the time. And I'm so pleased because the wine you have in your glass is the Gevrey-Chambertin, which is exactly where they started. So 59 years later, we're drinking to my parents and my grandparents because they made them who they are. And this family endeavor that makes Memorial Day even a better day. So, you know, we started today with Raymond Sauvignon Blanc, family story for 5 generations. We continued with a great wine, Victory Day, 1945. And we finish with a Burgundy, which really is important with chicken because the Burgundy symbol is a chicken. And you all know the French love chicken because this is what we have on our national jersey. This has been since 1902, pre-Olympic, the emblem of the French as the fantastic animal.
Beautiful.
So to love, to life, and soon to many more unbelievable moments on JCB Live.
Cheers.